You guys may know who Shoe0nHead is. She's one of the supposed skeptics on YouTube, part of the supposed skeptic community. And she also says she's a liberal, and I don't really doubt that she is, I guess. I'm not really too sure to be on that front, to be completely honest with you. But, you know, she never talks about liberalism or promotes liberalism in any way or counters conservatism, because when she does, her viewers get really angry because her entire viewer base is essentially filled with conservatives for at least the most part, or at least a vocal base of hers, and that's why she doesn't really do that. But what we're going to be looking at here is a sort of cringy video, to say the least. You guys remember the context of this is Leslie Jones. It was like during the women's Ghostbusters movie that had come out. And really, the women in that movie were sort of under fire from all these, you know, anti-fems and these anti-SJW types. And Milo Yiannopoulos was one of the main people who was doing that shit. And so he was being like he was actually, you know, essentially harassing Leslie Jones on Twitter and sending all of his followers and inciting hate against her and stuff like that. But here's what Shoe0nHead had to say about that.
Milo Yiannopoulos actually got permanently banned from Twitter.
The excuse they were using is that he was exacerbating an already out-of-control situation.
Yeah, you can't control your followers. And his tweets weren't hateful at all, really. They were just... Oh, he did imply that she was a man, but...
She looks like a man.
She looks...
That's
she's
not
ugly.
racist.
She's just ugly.
She's
yeah, it's
ugly.
not racist. First of all, she looks like...
Yeah, that was a pretty cringy defense. But not only that, but here was the biggest part that they actually left out of that. And the biggest part that they left out was that Milo Yiannopoulos was actually libeling Leslie Jones, because he would actually share out these tweets, these fake tweets that were supposedly from Leslie Jones. But really, they weren't. They were actually just fake quotes. And so he was, you know, libeling her and actually lying about what she said. Not only lying, but then that incites more of her own followers to go in and, you know, send hate, you know, tweets and shit like that. And just, it was pretty crazy. And so he ended up getting banned. And so if you're libeling someone, I think that, you know, obviously libel is against the law. So for a private business to take action, as into, you know, permanently banning your account, it makes sense to me, because you're breaking the law. That's a libel. You can't just lie about what people say, and then, you know, on top of that, you have a bunch of people going in and fucking, you know, just harassing said person. So the you know, the defense was pretty cringy, and it was very shitty on their part.